Hey guys, what's up? ChubbierSnail here, today bringing you a Halo 4 complex Team Slayer perfection, accompanied by a glorious commentary. Now my commentary today consists of two main parts. First one is the most interesting day of 2013 yet for me. The keyword is yet, but it's a pretty interesting day. And last thing I want to key you guys in on is I'm having a little channel update that I want to talk about at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Kind of important, not really. If you don't watch it, you'll still catch on, but stay tuned anyways. Now, most interesting day yet. Spoiler alert, I learned the three most important life lessons in the history of humankind. Ever. And you guys will undoubtedly use these lessons every single day. So prepare yourself to take in the wisdom of the snail. This will overwhelm you, so be ready. This all happened over the course of one day. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it started like this. So let me go in chronological order. I woke up, and it was a Wednesday. Now Wednesday is like the awkward day of the week where you're kind of depressed because, after all, you got to go to work or school or whatever you do. But there is an end in sight, so you don't know if you should be happy or like upset. Most of the time it's upset because, I mean, it's just Wednesday. But I went on the bus to go to high school, and I have a huge backpack every single day. Mainly because I get a butt ton of homework every single day. I'm in 2 AP classes and a bunch of advanced classes, so that's never fun. But as you might have noticed, all that homework has to go somewhere, and it goes into my backpack, creating the most obese backpack ever. Now, what I normally do is when I get on the bus, I don't like having a backpack on my lap, especially that weighs like 40 pounds, because that's just obnoxiously annoying. So what I try and do is I try and shove it underneath the seat underneath me. And it takes me about a minute or two to contort it down until it finally fits in. And of course, this is a hassle. And then getting it out is a complete other story, let me tell you. So one day I was like, wow, this is really kind of ruining my day. So what can I do to fix this? And then it hit me. I had an epiphany, like, ta-da! Bright idea. A light bulb appeared above my head. And I noticed that there's a convenient aisle right next to me. The aisle that you walk on to get your seats. I was thinking, wow, I'm in the back of the bus. Now, A, nobody's going to even walk back here, so it's not like it's getting in the way. And B, nobody sits there. And it's not going to bother anyone. So what I did was I took my backpack, plop, put it right there in the aisle. You know, smart idea, problem solved. I'm a genius. Next Bill Gates. Or so I thought. Now, it seemed like a good idea, but my bus driver flipped out on me so badly. Now, in the average day, my bus driver is the sweetest lady in the world. She's about 70 years old, and every day she sees me, she's like, "Oh, hi, ChubbierSnail." And I'm like, "Hi, bus driver," and I wave to her, and I'm happy, and I smile. Not today. She was not that lady. I put that backpack down, and she flipped. Absolutely. She yelled at me, "Pick it up now!" And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." She's like, "That's a felony. I can report you to the cops." And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just want some room for my backpack." And she was like, "Oh yeah, you better be sorry." So I was so freaked out, and I was like, felony, that sounds really bad. I take out my smartphone, my iPhone smartness, and I look up felony, and it says this: a felony is a punishable crime, not limited to, but equal to manslaughter, punishable by several years of imprisonment. So ready guys, life lesson number 1. Putting your backpack in the aisle of a bus is just as bad as killing a man, and you will go to prison for it. You will use that every single day of your life. Remember that. Life lesson number 1. Now let's go to life lesson number 2 here. So I was in my chemistry class. This is later on in the day, and I got up to sharpen my pencil. My friend Nick, he thought it was a great idea just to throw a pen at me for whatever reason, so he throws a pen at me, but it misses me. It misses me pretty badly, and it hits my teacher in the nose, straight up in the face, and she saw it was clearly him throwing it. So right there, time froze. We both look at each other, and we give each other that look right before you know you're about to die and get in trouble. We were like, crap, if this is it, man, I wish you luck with the rest of your life, because this is downhill from here. And we were like, alright, game over. But our teacher, being a Ghanese lady who doesn't understand English, or speak English for that matter. She just looks at us. And it's not a look of anger, because, believe me, I know anger on that lady's face. It doesn't hit her often, but when it does, you can clearly tell. The clearest thing I can compare this emotion to of hers was constipation. And, most importantly, we didn't get in trouble after that either, so... Lesson number 2. If you hit your Ghanese teacher who does not speak English in the face with a pen, it will make her constipated. Life lesson number 2, guys. Remember that one. That's an important one, believe me. Will come in handy every single day. Now, the third lesson that I want to tell you guys that I learned this day was from my iPod. Now, I normally do homework till about 12 o'clock at night, but on this particular day I did it till 3 in the morning. I had a lot, and it was not fun, let me tell you that much. But I was about to go to bed, and my phone went off, and I was like, zzz, blah blah blah, challenge you to a game of Ruzzle. Ruzzle's a game for the iPod, by the way. And I was like, alright, well, first off, why are you challenging me at 3 in the morning to a game of Ruzzle? Who's even up at 3 in the morning besides me? But, I mean, it's like, oh, I'm tired, I don't really want to do this, but blah blah blah, first world problems, had to take care of it. It's like, no way I'm backing down from a challenge, so I decided to play the game. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ruzzle's a word game where you have to try and find words within a little grid of letters. And I started off the game, and I started off with small words like I always do. I was finding like hi, hey, yo, that kind of thing. But then as I got into it, I started finding some depressing messages. It was die, death, loser, and I was like, wow, that's kind of sad. I keep going, kill, reject, and I was like, wow, this is really upsetting my day, wow, really badly. So, I kept going with it, and at the end of the game, I had a list of about 20 words that were all like either death threats or direct call-outs at me being a loser of some sort. So life's lesson number 3, guys. Do not play Ruzzle or any other word game after 3 a.m. in the morning, because your iPod will start to send you death threats and mean names. That one is especially important, guys. Don't forget that one. I mean, hitting your chemistry teacher and making her constipated, that's pretty important. But I mean, the iPod one's important too. And of course, you know, the felony of manslaughter by placing your backpack in the aisle. That's pretty good too. So that's the most interesting day of my year so far, guys. Hope you enjoyed that part. Now for a very brief channel update, I wanted to let you guys know. Every video from now on, I'm going to be having a question of the vid. And it's going to be mainly Halo related, sometimes random. And the best comment will be posted at the beginning of my next video. So if you guys want to get mentioned, if you want to get recognized, answer it. So my question to you guys is, what would be a medal you would include in this game that wasn't added? The funniest answer will be put up. Now thank you guys for watching, and please leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoy weekly Halo commentaries with amazing gameplays, please subscribe. Thank you guys. ChubbierSnail signing out, and remember, stay chubby.